I'm trying a new recording style. Um, so I've recorded on top, on top. What? I recorded the roof of a car before. What you're seeing here is I have a glove in front of the camera lens, and I press record, like video recording. So yeah, just gonna try this out now. Now it's like I have a phone mic. I'm in a secluded spot for now. Wanted to record a little. It's a little late. I have to record my end of month review, and by extension, half year review. We're halfway through 2026. Yeah, time flies by. So this month been mainly just reflecting in general. That's like the whole theme of the month is just reflecting. Whether it's like my hobbies, my actual personal growth, health wise, mental wise, physically, like all that. Genuine and generally reflecting. That's the general theme. There's also other hobby stuff I'll talk about as well. But let's talk about like the theme first. So, yeah, hobbies. I have like downsizing, continuing. I still have a couple things to sell, but they're not as urgent as I was doing earlier in the month. So it's not as urgent stuff to get rid of. In due time, I want to like do another recording of that too. So, and it's we're halfway. This is like at least 1 month of summer through. There's still July. That's technically summer, and then like August, arguably, but it's getting to autumn as well. So there's that. But since it's like halfway through the year, it's a good time to reflect. At least for the year, but for me, it's gonna be the past several years of reflecting. So that's just the overall vibe. On a lighter note, other hobbies. Before we get to the lighter note, I still want to like go through the bad things. I don't have a script on me. I actually do have a script like at the ready, but that's gonna be its own separate recording. So let's see. There's some negativity here and there. Make do what we can. 6 in the morning, and reason why I say it's a little late on the on recording the end of month. I could have recorded it yesterday, but yesterday was like the release date of a couple things. First was the Shadowverse Worlds Beyond new set, Chronicle Destiny, something like that. I'm still in the process of quote unquote re-rolling, just mobile gotcha game shenanigans. And another small thing was SHF Robin from One Piece. It's cool. It's like still trying to innovate on the whole figure stuff on the channel. I have some ideas, but whatever. I'm going everywhere. I still want to like have a little moody talk or something. That's both like there's some lighter notes like that, like I just mentioned. There's some SHF stuff, but I have like that script. It's gonna be like this as well. I'm just reflecting. Oh yeah, I think Grand Archive also has like what is it? Their starter deck reveals. Not the contents exactly, but just like the base cards, like the champion and the support. So that's cool. That's some hobby talk right there. Unscripted, like just rambling, all sorts of topics really. I've been trying to keep things cohesive, but whatever. As from like my like emotional state, it's just stern, like never gonna be happy in life. It's a negative outlook, but I'm just always bracing myself, sort of thing. So yeah. Oh, small update. Yeah, I did finish. I recently got all the cards for Yamato. So that's also going to be a separate recording as well. So the good news, I mean, I kind of rehearsed this off camera. A couple of things I wanted to say. One of the things is that the lack of uploads this month in June, I don't know if I'll be able to make it up for the following month, but I do. But thanks to like this lack of uploads, I do have a stockpile of ideas. So I have like that script. This is a Father's Day script. So ironically, I had a Mother's Day script. Like I wrote it on around that day, around that time frame, and then Father's Day, usually a month after Mother's Day, and then I wrote the script around that time too. So that's pretty funny. Like, when's the next script? I'm gonna write around a certain holiday, but no. So yeah, I have a script. We'll go through that. Separate script. I was testing like what's it called, thumbnail thingies. I'm gonna have trouble holding this. I have a glove covering the camera lens, but like I don't want to dox myself. That's basically the theme. So you should just be seeing like a gray color or something, gray or white. It's basically the color of the glove. It's not like it's not even a transparent glove. It's like a wool, WOOL. I have trouble holding it here and there. So I have that script as a separate recording. I have the Yamato deck, Block 5, re-talking about One Piece. I've been like, I found this new simulator, Straw Table. There's also a Felt Table with the Grand Archive simulator too. It's like AI assisted, like pro AI, negative AI. That's a very heavily debated thing, but it's a free simulator, like genuinely free. It's a browser. I mean, you can even do it on phone. It's a bit awkward, but it's genuinely free. Like no download. It's just like old school. You search something and then play within the browser, play within the website. Genuinely a great thing. It's not good competitively, but it is automated, and you do get like a feel for like Dawn Curve in the case of One Piece. Grand Archive. I mean, thanks to the simulator, like Tristan, bro. Tristan is best deck, bro. Best deck in my collection. Fusion Strike, kind of have wavering thoughts. I kind of go over this in the script, I think, but I'll briefly mention it here. I have some wavering thoughts on Fusion Strike. It's the GOAT, but like Team Rocket's Honchkrow low-key tramples on it because it's a single prize deck, and then like it has the type advantage. That's really all it comes down to. I'm like, okay, man, Pokemon. Nothing bad about Pokemon. It's just I was like growing up. I'm like changing. It circles back to reflection. It's like I have these like holds nostalgia wise, but like I also found some new passions as well. Of course, I rekindled some older passions like Mega Man Star Force. World Trigger. I've been rereading it several times, but like just I really like that arc. The away mission, phase 1. Away mission preparation, phase 1. the 1 week ship simulation. And if you know, you know. I love the arc. It's like, characters, the side characters is like everyone gets a spotlight. It's written well than most shonens. Like, I don't know about other opinions, but Assassination Classroom side characters, My Hero Academia, the side character, like they did not feel utilized as much, in my opinion. Now I have only like gone through the series like a couple times, but that's the impression I get. Anyway, that's a distraction. I have a backlog of content. I'm gonna circle back. I have a backlog of content. So One Piece, I have an extra script. I can, like, when I get down to it, I can sell, like, I have old DVDs. I want to talk about the DVDs that I have. I got like Toaru, one of my favorite series of all time. We'll just talk about it. It's an excuse to talk about anything, It's an instrument for me to just yap. So I do have a backlog of stuff. I'm like near a Walmart. When is the Beyblade stuff gonna be here? You know, like waiting for that. Like, I know Shark Scale is like difficult to get, but man, I have a deck all thought out too. It's crazy, crazy times. This is scalping times. Yeah. Theme of reflecting. I talk more about this in detail with hobbies. Like I'll go through all the card games again. Oh, Last Claudia, Brave Frontier. That happened this month. Talk about end of month reviews, right? So I'm gonna talk about what happened in the whole month. Some of it's just about my like just generally what I've been doing for the month. It's just been reflecting and then like been IRL busy with other matters. So like earlier in the month I was selling some old stuff. And then just other moody stuff. And then of course keeping up with hobbies. Not enough time to upload on the channel. Not making any income. Like even though I'm selling old stuff, it's hardly worth anything. Because nowadays most stuff is like online, you can find easily. If you look hard enough, you can find the information for free. Then not counting, you know, getting internet or getting a device that costs money. The technicalities. But all right. I was talking about Brave Frontier, then I got distracted. Last Claudia, Brave Frontier. I think it's just more so Last Claudia. I didn't like the game at the time. I still kind of don't like it, and it's just like a gameplay thing. I don't hate like the I don't hate the game like in general. I just don't like the gameplay. I don't know. It just doesn't hit for me. That's all. You know, I do like Brave Frontier. Hey, I acknowledged it. You know, it's great. Hopefully, you get something, some sort of revival. This whole TCG bubble, this whole new like economic state that we're in, and just in general, it's a reflection of life. Reflection. Anyways, like there's that. So yeah, I have a backlog of content. I think I'll go through the script. It goes into more detail. An extension of this month. Of course, One Piece. I'll talk about that. I'm repeating myself, but I'm also like just giving you a summary as well. One Piece. Got the Black Yamato deck from the newest set, like OP 16 Paramount War Part 2, whatever. Block 5, the first Block 5 set. I'm going to this a bit later, but basically I dropped Yu-Gi-Oh for One Piece. It goes into a bit more detail. The script, okay. Yeah, and then figures. I've been keeping up to date here and there. SHF Fighter of Rage, Goku, Super Saiyan, Frieza Saga, Namek Saga. The blue shirt and like the ripped clothes, whatever. First Super Saiyan appearance, whatever. Still, you know, things to look forward to. Even a half year review. Not losing my train of thought. It's like, what should I say exactly? You know, earlier in the year, I was very depressed. You know, I was supposed to go through a move and like just literal family issues. But do I feel grateful just living past that? You know, got to see Star Force. You know, haha. Oh yeah, 100 chapters are coming back. That's pretty cool. even as this short 6 months. Sorry for the stuttering, but I'm just trying to like get my words together. Even in the 6 months from, you know, beginning of this year to now, there's been some stuff, good and bad. Things that are like, wow, I'm happy to be here. Yeah, I would say happy. I'm like, it's nice. It's nice. I could see the positive things. It's like if I had passed away before, then I wouldn't have seen certain things. It's the benefit of just going through a lot of hobbies, having nowhere to belong. You do see all sorts of good things, but you also see all sorts of bad things as well. So being like jack of all trades, master of none sort of lifestyle. Okay. It's been well over 10 minutes. Not emotional. I'm also like, I got sick. I'm mildly sick recently. So I got some sniffles here and there. Hopefully, next month I get more uploads. This excuse, quote unquote, it's just been busy IRL, and it's not really an excuse. This is like everyone has their lifestyle. But yeah, fortunately, I have a backlog of stuff now. We'll see what we can do. I have to find good recording spots. It's been a problem. I remember a few things I've done within these 6 months. You know, I did some quote unquote voice acting in one of the recordings. Don't have the credentials. I'm just like, it's on a whim. Open-minded as I am, but yeah, I've just been reflecting this whole month, and I think I'll continue reflecting for a little while. At least in the next month as well, since we're still in summer. And then close to like all sorts of stuff. Low-key think this year's a bit of recovery. I mean, just me just being optimistic. Like, I'm truly just an optimistic person, but I'm kind of living a pessimistic life. I don't know. That doesn't really make sense. Or even earlier in this recording, I've been more like just outspoken, more emotional in my talking. Now it's just kind of dreary. But it's reflecting all over. All right, guess we'll end the recording here. Outro. No clues for an outro. This experiment went pretty well. Gotta have a hold on like the glove. I think you might see like skin color. That's like the worst. You see it. This is a nice experiment. I can probably do this. I tried this on a whim. Reflecting back to the very beginning of the recording. Definitely interesting. So we'll meet again. Maybe this is a theme for like these month reviews. Also a mid-month review too. I don't really do like beginning of month. What a little bit in the past, but no. At the latest, I should have a mid-month review. But hopefully I should have time to record like all these other like topics. So, but if I don't get around to those other topics, I have the mid-month and end-of-month reviews. Inspired by Bleach Brave Souls of all things. They have like mid-month banners and end-of-month banners. I'm kind of doing that with like just like a diary vlog sort of thing. So yeah, it's mainly just talking about life in general, the like IRL aspects of life. Don't want to be too like agenda focused. But also just hobby talk in general, personality, you know. And I mean, used to do some like you see the scenery of life too when I record. But right now I'm just kind of, I don't want to dox myself. I don't know, all sorts of things happening in my thoughts and ideas. And just looking around my surroundings too. Things have been, progressively different. I'll say that. All right. gonna have the start of the day. And yeah, it's a little late on the end of the month, but I mean, it's decent enough. Decent enough. So June 30th. Technically, on the other side of the world, it's already the next month, July. So it's a really end of month. I'm trying to like base it off of that as well. Although, like, you don't really get views from others overseas because, yeah, because laws and like some legal stuff. We'll say that, some legal stuff. Yeah, your eyes. I'm also like talking in English too. It's like what? But then there's translations. Really, I'm just yapping. Like being a live streamer. Yep. It's all about building up resources. So. Outro, like, comment, share, subscribe. Oh my. Robotic. I said it plenty of times. Alright. Signing off. Yeah. Signing off.